Empowering nation through education.
So, Dr. Ashok Dalwai, IAS, the former chairman of Committee on Doubling of Farmers' Income, chairman of Empowered Committee in DFI Implementation, and CEO NRAA, was present at Shobhit University for the honorary professorship conferment, and we at DNP India got this golden opportunity to speak to the personality, know his take on this particular recognition and his views on doubling farmers' income, and know how he is working towards building a nation. Let's find out.
Firstly, congratulations on this recognition, and what do you have to say about this association on the whole?
Thank you very much. I am happy, privileged to be awarded with this recognition of honorary professorship by the Shobhit University. I am a civil servant by profession. So the term professorship is far away from that job of mine. The fact that they have honored me with this title, it sort of warms the cockles of my heart. The reason is that I've always liked academics. I have done my post-graduation, I've done my doctorate, and then I have been for a long time associated with agriculture, the subject that I studied. And this title comes, in a way, fulfills my long desire that I had as a young student. And now, when I'm so much into service, this title has come, and I deem that it is a privilege, and simultaneously it casts upon me a duty to be up to it, which means that I must continue to read, continue to learn, continue to listen, and then keep updating my own knowledge in the domain of not just agriculture but all related disciplines, because a university means not just one discipline, but it is to prepare the young students for their life, which can be multidimensional. So it's a privilege.
So, coming to agriculture, mission of doubling farmers' income, like how close is this topic to your heart?
It's very, very close to my heart. I feel that it is in me. I am first of all privileged once again that this task of writing the report as a strategy for doubling farmers' income was assigned to me. It is the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister to double the income of the farmers, which means that we are giving a new orientation to agriculture. By and large, agriculture was considered as production centric, as one that has been mandated to generate food for our people. But then what happens to the farmers who are the principal stakeholders? So their income was not growing the way it should be growing for a dignified living. Therefore, the government has adopted this initiative as a vision of doubling farmers' income and reorienting agriculture as an income-centric approach, so that we generate not just incomes but based on me. I deem it as once again a privilege, and I found that as I have worked on that particular task, I have learnt myself. Though I was a student of agriculture, though I have had the opportunity of implementing several programs related to agriculture during my long service, but when I started working on this, then I had to bring the blend of that practical knowledge, the one that I had studied as a student, and now at the policy level, into a harmonious set of recommendations. So actually I learned so much more, and then it has been once again an opportunity of lifetime to write that report and then work on that to actually implement it at the field level or guide the implementation. So it is not just close to me, but I somehow feel that it is a part of me now.
And so, talking about that, one major thing you feel can actually double the farmer's income, one major aspect?
Yeah, this is very difficult to say this one thing because it's an ecosystem. In fact, since agriculture was not practiced as an ecosystem, that our farmers did not benefit the way they should have benefited. Today we are talking of agriculture policy as an ecosystem, which means that first, yes, It will ensure nutrition security for the consumers of this country. It will then ensure employment and incomes for the farmers who are entrepreneurs, and simultaneously achieve both these things, keeping in mind the need for health of the ecology. So the health of the ecosystem is equally important. However, if you ask for one particular thing, and if I can make some effort, then I can say that as long as you practice agriculture as an agriculture value system, then naturally it is going to benefit all these three stakeholders I was talking about. When you talk of agriculture value system, then we are talking about pre-production, production and post-production environment. So when all these three sub-components get integrated seamlessly from one to another, naturally we will be addressing all issues, including the farmers' concern for incomes. So that can be pointed as the fulcrum, agriculture value system or ecosystem-based approach to agriculture as a fulcrum of the policy and the implementation.
And what are the challenges and difficulties you faced during this entire journey?
See, it is always a challenge, and challenge is an excitement. We should not take anything as a problem. After all, problems are bound to be there, and if we consider them as problems, they are problems. They can be seen as challenges, and a challenge is an excitement, as I said. Now, what is required, what was required, what will be required all the time is coordination, cooperation, convergence of different stakeholders. That means the different departments and ministries of the government who are mandated with different responsibilities have to work together. Simultaneously, the people at the center and the state have to work together. Then government as a whole, both state and center, have to work together with the people outside the government. They could be entrepreneurs, business, corporates, non-government organizations and various people's bodies. And we together have to work with the farmers themselves. So I think the biggest challenge is to establish that linkage, organic linkage among different classes of stakeholders, and they all see one single vision, that is an agriculture value system as a vision. And that, I think, has been the challenge and an excitement, and a lot of movement has happened towards that direction. Not only because of agriculture, but generally the government has been talking about convergence, cooperation and coordination. And time and again, Honorable Prime Minister has been focusing, reiterating this need to break the silos and all of us to work together. I think that is the step forward, I would say.
And sir, lastly, being the professor and with this new position, what are the new things and changes you can bring in this mission of doubling farmers' income? What do you think?
See, now whatever new changes that you want to bring about, let's say in my own domain of work, it requires continuous inputs. There is nothing called static. Everything is dynamic. Knowledge is changing every day. Technology is changing every day, particularly in the 21st century. The pace at which the technology and the knowledge domains are changing is mind-boggling. So this particular opportunity that has been now given to me enables me to connect with academics, researchers, students, and the gain from the inputs from them. I think that's the biggest help that I can get. So it's not a question of me giving, it's a question of getting. And I think that's what is going to help me do my job better.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Thank you. So that was Dr. Ashok Dalwai bringing about a difference in the society and taking a step up towards building a nation. And that was all for today's segment. If you like today's content and video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to DNP India. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Keep loving us, keep showering your love, stay safe and keep watching DNP India.